All right, today we are diving headfirst into a visual feast, Sichuan. It's this incredible province in China where you've got these misty mountains hiding giant Buddhas and lakes that look like they're straight out of a fairy tale, just reflecting the sky. You know, it's the land of pandas, sacred peaks, ancient traditions, the whole package. And that's what we're going to do, explore its most breathtaking scenery. So just think about this for a second. Where in the world can you find adorable giant pandas, these massive sacred mountains covered in mist, and lakes so crystal clear they look like they were pulled from a storybook, all in one epic trip? Any ideas? You guessed it, the answer is Sichuan. And listen, this is more than just a vacation itinerary. It's like a deep dive into some of the most jaw-dropping beauty this planet has. And that's our focus today, right? This scenery. The views that you'll just never, ever forget. Okay, so our adventure kicks off in Shenzhou. This is the bustling capital of Sichuan, and it's not just another big city. Think of it as our launch pad, our gateway to all the natural wonders that are waiting for us. So your first couple of days here, they're this perfect mix of culture and just pure cuteness. Once you get settled in, you can head over to the Kwanzaa alleys. It's a great way to get a feel for traditional life, grab some snacks, but then the main event for so many people, the giant panda base. After that, you're going to feel like you've stepped back in time at the Wuho Shrine and Jinli Ancient Street, which is just magical with all its lanterns. Okay, some pro tips for the panda base, because you want to get this right. The number one thing, get there early, like right when it opens. Feeding time is between 8 and 9 a.m., and that is your golden window to see the pandas when they're actually active and playful. Oh, and you cannot miss the nursery. Seriously, it's just a whole new level of cute. A couple of practical things, book your tickets online ahead of time to skip the lines, and for sure, wear comfy shoes. You're going to be doing a lot of walking. All right, so we're leaving the city hustle behind us. Now we're heading out into Sichuan's truly monumental landscapes. And when I say monumental, I mean it. We're talking about a scale that just feels spiritual, totally awe-inspiring. 71 meters. Let that sink in. That's how tall the Lashan giant Buddha is. To give you an idea, that's like a 23-story building carved straight out of a cliff face more than 1,200 years ago. It's the largest stone Buddha on the planet, and trust me, when you're standing at its feet, humbling doesn't even begin to cover it. So, from one giant, we move to another. Next up is the ascent of the sacred Mount Emai. And this is a whole adventure in itself, not just a simple hike. First, you hop on a bus that winds its way up the side of the mountain. Then you get on this incredible scenic cable car that just glides you right over the forests. And finally, you step out onto the golden summit. And a lot of the time, you're literally floating above a sea of clouds. The view? Absolutely magnificent. Okay, now we're getting to the heart of the journey. I'm talking about a place with natural beauty so insane it almost doesn't look real. Welcome to Zhujiaigou, often called the Fairyland Valley. You know, there's a quote that just nails it. Crystal clear lakes and layered waterfalls are the highlights. And that's exactly right. The water here is just famous for its crazy range of colors. We're talking everything from turquoise to emerald green. And why? It's all because of the mineral deposits at the bottom of the lakes. It's just pure magic. Now, this park is huge, so it's easiest to break it down into three main valleys. In Shuzheng Valley, you've got the Noralang Waterfall, and it is powerful. You can just hear it roaring. Then there's Reizigou Valley, which has the incredible Mirror Lake. On a calm day, it's exactly what it sounds like, a perfect glassy reflection of the mountains. And finally, Zhejiawago Valley. This is where you'll find the famous five-color lake. Now, it's not very big, but its colors, wow, they're like brilliant gems. Totally unforgettable. Okay, for our final scenic stop, we're heading to Huanglong. People call it the Dragon's Pools, and honestly, that fits. The landscape here is so unique, so otherworldly, you really do feel like you've just landed on another planet. So what's the secret behind this amazing place? Well, it's a geological thing called travertine. Here's the simple version. You have this calcium-rich spring water that flows down the valley, and over thousands of years, it leaves behind these mineral deposits. They build up, layer by layer, and create these incredible terraced pools of brilliant blue and gold. It's nature's architecture, and it is stunning. Now, here's a really important tip if you visit Huanglong. You gotta take it easy. Seriously, the altitude here is pretty high. We're talking around 3,000 meters, which is almost 10,000 feet. Just walk slowly, let your body get used to it. That's the best way to actually enjoy the scenery without feeling, well, pretty awful.
So, are you feeling inspired yet? I bet you are. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit and get into the practical stuff. How you can actually plan your own epic trip to Sichuan.
So, getting from Chengdu to that fairyland of Jiaozhaigo, you've basically got two choices, and it's a classic traveler's dilemma. Option one, you can fly. It's fast, it's comfy, and you're there in about an hour and a half. Option two, you can take the bus. This will save you a good bit of money, but it's a long haul, like 8 to 10 hours. So it really just comes down to what you've got more of, time or money. And before we wrap up, here's a quick checklist of some absolute essentials. First, get your visa sorted out way in advance. Download a translation app, it will be your best friend. Definitely set up Alipay or WeChat Pay before you go. Pretty much everything is cashless there. And this one is huge. Pack layers. I'm serious. You'll be going from the mild weather in Chengdu all the way up to the cold, thin air on Mount Imei and in Huanglong.
So there you have it, a whirlwind tour through one of the most visually stunning places on the entire planet. The incredible, breathtaking beauty of Sichuan is out there, just waiting. So now the only real question is, which one of these amazing views are you going to see first?